Hi there guys, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at set 71699 Thunder Raider, and this contains 576 pieces, 5 minifigures, and costs £45, $49.99 and euros, that's 50 in there, and that is at full retail value. And can I just say, this is an absolutely amazing set. For me, as I go into Ninjago, I've tracked it down roughly with the help of one of my friends throughout 2014, as I think I said in one of my other videos, so I never got the original set. I obviously hope to one day and do a comparison, but I'm really happy. I think they've done this set really well, and it was really good to actually get a hold of this set. So without further ado, let's jump to the minifigures. So first, starting off with the minifigures, as you can see, we have Legacy, Jay, Cole, and Lloyd. And as you can see, these are the mix between outfits of Season 3 being rebooted in Season 4 Tournament of Element suits. And can I just say, these are pretty awesome. Sadly, they don't appear, so they're not canon. So, I like them, but they're not at my favourites, because I just don't get why they make things that aren't canon. Hopefully, they do like Legacy 2.0 flashback. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they could do them as Season 12. But one thing would be really cool, I want to see the Season 5 and 6 suits. Like, in my opinion, they're some of the most nostalgic to me. And yeah, I think they'll be amazing. And yeah, I think that'll be great, to be honest. And yeah, having a look at them. So as you can see, here are these Ninja. As you can see, they have all of their weapons, which I think are pretty awesome. Here you can see their detailing. Sorry, I am rambling a bit on a lot. So as you can see, there is Jay's, Cole's with his potentially mouldy sausage. There is Lloyd's katana, generally what Kai uses. So as you can see, there are their body printings, and yeah, I think they look pretty awesome. It is a shame that they haven't done Zane, but a weird pattern that I've noticed, which I think I will try and do the predictions of what sets next year. So we've got no Tread Assault for those original 4, then the rebooted 4 vehicles. We never got the Zane copter, the Ninja copter, which is a bit annoying because we want to get the new Zane hairpiece. But as you can see, here is Lloyd, Cole, and Jay's back printing. I think it's awesome, and the fact that they're doing the old what do you want to call it, the old symbols, I think that's cool. So here are their faces. As you can see, the face prints, there is Lloyd's, then there is Cole's, and there is Jay's, and as you can see, that is pretty awesome. Then that's what they look like. As you can see, they're still the movie ones, which I'm not really the biggest fan. And looking at the show, this hairpiece should be same colour as the eyebrow, so that should be lighter. And Kai's also should be a lighter colour, which, yeah, I know that most people won't worry, but I kind of like it all to be accurate. I don't really know why, but, well, I guess it's source material, and I think it's just the best thing to do. But as you can see, here are the minifigures of these guys. And here you can see the Ninjoid and the Overlord in his Legacy form, which, yeah, I think it does work. It's not the most accurate, but I think it's an amazing minifigure overall. As you can see, he has the helmet of shadows on, I do believe. And here you can see the Ninjoid, which I think is really awesome. They are one of my favourites, because, as I said, that's kind of, well, the time I come into it in 2014. So then, as you can see, here is, well, I think, was this 2013? I always get confused when Ninjago ended and started, but as you can see there, is his detailing. And there is the Overlord. As you can see, that is pretty awesome. The detailing is amazing. And looking at the translucent purple head, you can see the Overlord's face just looks amazing. And apologies for the camera is shaking. As you can see, there is that. And I think that overall looks really good. And looking at the body print underneath, it is not as much, but it's just cool. It just fills in enough. And yeah, there is him, which I think is really cool. And with Overlord, I guess, because he doesn't have armor, like you might take the armor off and cape off, but this, because it's literally his body, most people wouldn't. And there is that, which I think is pretty awesome. And then quickly, as one little note, why don't we put his head on, see what it looks like with that. But hang on, let's quickly show that. So there's the face that you generally use for crypto. There is the back with like the shuriken logo for the Ninjoids, and as you can see, there is that, which, wow, that looks not the best, but yeah, I think this looks really cool. Wow, apologies, the camera is shaking all the time now. That is annoying. And here is the weapon, which I have to put it sideways to balance it, because he just keeps toppling over. But yeah, those are the minifigures. So looking at Cole's Earth Mech first, I'm not particularly sure on what the name is, but I've had a look around, and as I suspected, it is just Mech, Earth Mech, whatever one you want to call it. As you can see, it is really tall. Comparing it to a minifigure, and yes, I got the camera, I came quite far away. I really should keep a tape measure, and I can just give you a proper like distance of camera view to angle and all of that. But as you can see, that is what coal looks like. And starting off at the bottom, I will put coal in there in a minute. So starting off from the bottom, you can see some writing. And no, I was just looking at coal. No, there's not writing on him. Not the same. As you can see, it has that 2x3 sticker. Then it has the 05, which maybe that's the number of security droid, because that's what they previously were before it got taken over. Well, Kai hacked it with his Technoblade. So then, as you can see, here are the feet, which I think look really awesome. There is a clip here for the transforming feature, which is going to be, I will show you that, guys. But that I might have to do that clip later on, because I got to figure that out again. It's been a few months, because I generally display them together. But as you can see, here is the leg. I think that looks pretty awesome. And putting Cole's mech's arms up, as you can see. Oh, that one is in the way. As you can see, here is the side view angle. And yeah, looking from the back, I think they look pretty awesome. You can see that one. And with mechs, I struggle to actually, I never know what to really say or show, because once you've seen all angles, there's not much else you can like do with it. Well, you've got these posable legs, which they can't go up, they can only go in. So we can kind of do a bit of a cross or a twist, or you can do this, like the legs can move up and down, which yeah, it looks cool. So it looks like from the inside. Doesn't actually look terrible from the inside. In fact, I think it looks great. And as you can see, they do slide off a bit. And yeah, that's kind of it for that. And then looking at the the right hand arm, as you can see, it has a spring-loaded shooter in it, and it has these oh, I don't know, what would you call them, sword blades even, sorry, that's a better term. As you can see, that looks pretty awesome. Looks like maybe a mini drill, which is kind of ironic in a way, but I think that's intentional. But then, as you can see, that is literally the same arm. As you can see, there is the joint, which I think that looks pretty awesome. And there is that joint, which I also think does look pretty awesome. And yeah, I think that looks really awesome. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. I think it looks really cool there. As you can see, these are the shoulder pads, the left and the right. They are absolutely massive. Not a fan, to be honest, of how big they are, but it is still fine. And there is, I believe, a 2x3 stick on his logo. And then there's another one, which, yeah, I think that looks great. Here is the shoulder pad, and there is that shoulder pad. And yeah, I think that is great. That definitely looks good. There is the cockpit area, and then the seating area. That is what it looks like from that angle. And what you do, you simply pull that up, and it's not like a normal mech. You don't put the figure there. You actually attach him to the side, which makes no sense, literally no sense at all. But then you literally lower his hands down, and then yeah, you put him in, which I think looks really awesome. Yeah, sorry, for some reason, again, every time I do a set, it's for some reason, the black parts are a lot more shiny in my experience, and they just, I don't know, reflect the light quite a lot. I guess that's the best way of putting it. Sorry, then as you can see, there's these clips. I'm not too sure what those for. That may be for the transforming feature. Yes, it is. I've literally just had a look. And yeah, I think that looks pretty awesome. It is a good mech, but I think the shoulders, it just looks a bit clunky in my opinion. Really, this could do, I think they should have done this as a £35 set, flashed out this, and then, or maybe did this as a 45 just on the radar, then done this as a 25, make it accurate, maybe smaller but more detail. So I think that would have worked better. But yeah, as you can see, that's what it looks like, and overall I think that looks awesome. And here we have the actual Thunder Raider, which I keep forgetting its name. But as you can see, it is on these tread assaults. And no, it's not the tread assault. And as you can see, it lifts up in that corner, and it moves along pretty well. These don't work as well as the material that I'm on, but yeah, it does work pretty cool. So having a look at the side wheel, as you can see, that is what it looks like. It looks pretty awesome, I've got to say. They are so hard to dust. Yeah, definitely. And then as you can see, here is these side wheels as well, which I think are pretty awesome. Again, let's focus in. Then here is the back left wheel, again, pretty awesome. Then looking at it from the side, as you can see, you have the axles and the pins where it all connects. Then you can sort of see where the actual main body of it is. That is a bit well, I don't know, a bit annoying, I guess is the best term for that. Then as you can see here is the back of it, and no, that is a scratch, not a dust. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad from a dust. Dust. Of course, I'm saying dust. It doesn't look too bad from the back. As you can see, here is this area where it doesn't look the best, but it's for the Earth Mech to attach, which is it's a worthy sacrifice of space. As you can see, there is that wheel. Then having a look here is the side, which I think is pretty awesome. Then having a look here, as you can see, here is this sticker. So as you can see, here is this one, and that one, and this one. But as you can see, there it is. It looks pretty awesome, I got to admit. I do like the lightning effect. I think it works really well. And as you can see, it then carries on, the detailing does up here. I think it looks pretty awesome. It's like, and I think blue is more of an accent colour, I would say. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of one of those. I guess it's maybe 50-50 is the best way to describe it. But then as you can see, here is the top. There is that sticker, which I think that looks a really nice sticker. Then moving to the left here, you can see this other compartment, and there's some ice lollipop parts, which I thought was quite funny. And as you can see, if I can try and pull this off without, I'll pull the whole thing off, I can put it back, it doesn't take me long. But as you can see, here is that element, well, the sticker, which I think it looks really awesome. And then as you can see, if you want to know what that's built like, that is what it's built like. And what you do, you can pop that in, press it in, then you have to quickly put that there, and there we have that back. And as you can see, it has Jay's original symbol, which I think is pretty awesome. And there is the back. That is the lamp piece from Harry Potter in gold. I can't remember if we've got that in any of the sets like that. And as you can see, it is, I think, is that one of the new cockpit pieces? It feels smoother and rounder and potentially a bit longer in the stud ways. Yeah. So as you can see, there is that sticker, and that sticker, I think it looks great. Then here you can see the control room, which I think looks cool. And yeah, I think that works really well for a seat. Has to be a bit bigger generally to fit their shoulder pads on, but here it's pretty much easy to sit. As you can see, you literally just pop him in. You have to lean him back though so he fits. And I think that looks really awesome with Jay in there. And you've got these well, weird little bits, not really sure what they're for. Then what you do, you literally get these up and you just pull them out. It's quite simple, that feature. Is on that hinge part, which was also used in the Resistance set 2015 Force Awakens, the one with Leia, and the General, I can never pronounce his name, the guy with the A. And as you can see, there is that sticker, which I think that looks really awesome. And apologies, there's a bit of dust there. And yeah, I think that looks really awesome. The cylinder part to me just kind of indicates like the electrical power, which I think is just such a unneeded but great attention to detail. And yeah, there you can see that over there. If I quickly zoom in, as you can see, apologies, it does sort of blur out a bit, but yeah, and you can see the ingot pieces here, which yeah, they use them in gold, silver and brown, which I think is so cool. So I'm a big fan of those pieces. I just always thought they're pretty cool. And that is what the area looks like, a bit of void space. And yeah, I think that looks great. Definitely there is the ice cream element in that corner. As you can see, that does look pretty awesome. Then here is that one. And yeah, overall, I think that looks really cool. There is the back there, the element shield. And yeah, I think that looks really cool. And well, I literally just forgot. So what this can do, this can go forward and up. So that is what it's like, I believe, attack mode, I think is what it's called. But the idea is you have these in, you can then move it up, and they go out, which I think looks pretty awesome. And I don't believe this is for the mech. I'm going to do a bit more research on that. But as you can see, it's been so long since I've actually transformed it. But yeah, I think that's really cool the way you can have it like that. Then you can put it in attack mode. And as you can see, quite simply just push it up and out. And I completely forgot about that. Wow. Thankfully, I realised that because I was about to end the clip as well. As you can see, there is that. And there are these swords. And yeah, I think that works really well, that feature. And I actually can't believe I forgot about that. And yeah, it's kind of how it works, which I think it does work pretty good. And my apologies for the camera. There's so much shininess on this set because it's quite new. Well, March time. It was, I think, no, actually, it might have been late January time, I believe. And yeah, it's still quite new and shiny because I like to keep it pristine. But then, yeah, you push it back and in it goes. Yeah, I think this is a really great build. And I'm really lucky to be able to have this one. As like I said, I missed the original. Yeah, it's awesome. Now, I'm going to do some research and figure out how to convert this because I'm not going to waste your time because I'm only going to be here like for an hour. See you in like now. So guys, it has been a while and I have figured it out. It really wasn't that hard. I have to admit I did I did actually have a look at the manual and look at some videos because it didn't make sense. It seemed way too easy. So basically what you do, you get the Earth Mech. You then, well, hang on, if I do it here. So you have these clips. So you clip the feet in. You then lift the legs up in a bit of a position. And quite simply what you do, you push that back and then you push it forward. I think that's it. So you push it forward. And then what you do, you simply slot that on and do that. I'm not even kidding, guys. That is literally it. No, it doesn't look spectacular at all. I forgot how just bad it looks, being honest. Yeah, so I can put it out like that. But being completely honest, guys, no, that doesn't work for me. Just look at the way it's sitting. It just doesn't make sense. Just like, well, I don't even understand this. I really don't. Oh, it's clipped out. But yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm pretty much speechless. I was trying to find a reference picture, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't find one. But yeah, it just doesn't work. I wanted to find, like, as I said, a reference of like what the combination looks like, but I couldn't. And also, what I did see from my clip, I did see this should not be as wide, and I don't think there should be any stickers on it, which is a tad annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's a good feature, but it's just like, why? I think this definitely could have done a little bit of improving, being honest. I think this side and this side, yeah, that definitely should have been covered up better. And I think they should really sort out with what they're doing at the back. So that's what that's like. But let's sort out this monstrosity. You literally just pull it up. Well, you try not to activate the spring-loaded missile. You undo its legs. You uncross its arms. You put the spring-loaded shooter back in again. And then, guys, apologies, the camera does not want to focus in. And then quite simply what you do, you kind of just pose it how you want to, which yeah, I guess that's kind of how I want to keep it. And yeah, that is it. Definitely not a fan of the way that works, but that is what it is. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed. Overall, I think this is it's a good set. It's amazing, I always say that, but there's just a few things that I have wrong with it, like the side, that it's a bit, like they easily could have put 2 of the pins in, and then a blue, like maybe a 1x8 in there, maybe a 1x10, maybe a 8 of 10 could have gone in there, would have been a lot better. Or they could have used the bracket pieces to put apart. That would have been really good. But yeah, there's definitely a few things they could have done. The shoulders are way too bulky. Maybe they should have done a new piece, I would say, possibly. And for some reason, it looks like a gorilla from this angle. I don't know why. But yeah, there you go. That's what I thought it was. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video like I said. And until tomorrow's video, bye for now.